Oh boy, I get to talk about Cyberpunk again. More specifically, the new DLC that's coming out that is set to release September 26th, and even more specifically, why this needs to be good. Why this, I'd even argue, needs to be a great DLC. So remember back when Cyberpunk 2077 was going to be this whole thing where it was going to have a bunch of updates and there's this whole roadmap, and eventually we were even going to get like an online mode, and it was going to compete with like Grand Theft Auto 5 online, and it was all this crazy stuff. And then, well, the game came out and they had to spend the next 2 years fixing the game, and that never happened. That original roadmap got scrapped, and now we're left with, well, what remains of that, which is this one singular DLC. Apparently, this is going to be the only DLC Cyberpunk 2077 receives, as after this, they are allegedly, not confirmed, but allegedly going to be working on the sequel, Cyberpunk 2078 or something. I don't know. Which, okay, cool. But I think you can see where I'm going with this. Like, if this DLC is bad, sucks, then, well, I don't know. Well, the way I'm thinking about it is from an investor's point of view. Okay, you screwed up the launch of the game. If you screw up the launch of the DLC, or the DLC is just not that compelling, and no one wants to buy it, then why the hell are we gonna, be like, yeah, sure, go, here, we'll give you money to work on a sequel to an IP that is failing, an IP that is yet to have a successful release. We'll put down as much money as we need to make this happen. Now, I know Cyberpunk is not a failing IP, okay? It's had a rough start, but so it's rebounded, it's bounced back, it's pretty decent now. People are buying it, but still, if this update sucks, then are we really gonna get a sequel? In my personal opinion, I don't think that's gonna happen. They aren't gonna let it happen. There's no possible way that CD Projekt Red is gonna repeat the mistakes of the past with this DLC here. Okay, there's no way. They can't. There's no way they're gonna mess this up again. If they do, damn. But I'm of the opinion that it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be. The DLC is going to be good. The DLC is going to be good. Say it with me. The DLC is going to be good. It has to be good. It has to be. I played Cyberpunk 2077 2 years. Why am I talking about the story again? When I played it, Cyberpunk 2077, I thought the game was fine. I thought it was good. I thought it was a solid experience. I had very few technical issues. Granted, this was 2 years after the release, but I've already talked about that, so yeah, I thought it was solid. And knowing CD Projekt's Red track record with the Witcher 3, the 2 DLCs that got, there's Blood and Wine, and there's another one I can't remember. I'm going to play them in maybe the next 2 to 5 years. Okay, I haven't played them yet. I heard they're good. And I'm inclined to believe the community at large, okay? I'm putting my faith in you guys. You better not be trolling, because I'm basing my opinion of Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty going to be good based off of the previous DLCs that CD Projekt Red has made for previous games. Look, there is no possible way they can screw this up. If they screw this up, well, there's not going to be a sequel. There's not going to be a sequel to the game. And that's why it has to be good. I'm really hoping they bring an online mode in the sequel. I'm really hoping the sequel launches better than the 2077 did. But we'll see what happens. While I play the game, while I play the DLC, well, I sure as shit won't be buying it day one. Not making that mistake again. I'll wait maybe until sale or something. Or I'll at least wait 2 weeks for reviews to come out and stuff. So yeah, should you play it? I don't know. Do what you will. I'd say don't buy it day one. Don't pre-order it. There's no point in pre-ordering anymore. Pre-ordering doesn't make sense anymore. It made sense when hard copies were limited and you had to go to your EB Game and say, hey, reserve a copy for me. I'm going to be here when it releases 2 weeks from now. But now that there's unlimited copies. All digital, unlimited copies. So it doesn't make sense to pre-order. Don't do it. Yeah, that's it. Take care.